Right.
Hey guys, so tonight is Game of Thrones, which of course we've been really excited about for like, I don't know, 10 years, I think.
People died.
I know, what happened? I agree, Stuart, you're Stark. Alright. Hey guys. To the camera. Hi Jenny. Hi ladies.
Hi Michelle.
Oh, it's time to play that.
Hi, okay.
Daenerys, is that possible?
Any Targaryen.
Jon Snow.
Oh, Daenerys. Going with Daenerys. She has dragons. I feel like it's that nuclear option that's going to keep all the kingdoms in check.
Alright. Jon Snow. He can work that crap.
Jon Snow is not even eligible to be on the show.
Shut up.
I want Jon and Daenerys to share the
Share the throne.
I don't see that happening. Tyrion?
I think that Jon Snow, we don't know who his mother was, she will have some connection to royalty, and then, you know, she'll marry Daenerys, because they're both hot.
Yeah, so he'll marry Daenerys, okay.
I think he will ride a dragon too.
I mean, it's probably someone we haven't met yet, right?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think any of the main characters we currently know are going to end up the king?
No, it's too easy.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
zombie Joffrey.
Who do I want to end up on the Iron Throne? I really want Daenerys, but you know, hey, girl power and dragons.
I want to change my throne answer. Samuel should be on the Iron Throne.
Samuel.
Not Jon. Samuel Tarly for the Iron Throne.
King's Landing.
King's Landing. Dorne. Why Dorne?
You can do boobs,
Hot,
but no
sexy
books.
woman.
You hate
Sexy.
being hot.
But I don't like summer house.
Where it's warm.
I want the wall.
Well, you want the
I
wall.
want the wall. I want a life of purpose.
I would live in Essos, the islands to the east.
I would live in Dorne.
If I could live anywhere, I'd live in Dorne. Because
Everyone has said that.
as the eldest daughter, I could then inherit property. I'm not going to get sold like a nothing, but really, that's where I'd be.
Chores.
High Garden, probably.
High Garden's a good one.
Yeah.
Whoever has the best food.
Yeah.
Like every single person except for Brian, I want to live in Dorne because it's hot and I hate cold weather. Okay. Targaryen.
Probably the Stark.
I feel like the easy answer is Targaryen because they have dragons.
Greyjoy.
Yeah, Greyjoy, they're kind of like, leave me alone, I have, you know, my island.
Yeah. My ships. What?
I would be Stark.
You would be Stark. I think you're
That's the
Stark.
closest to like Arthurian, I think, she would be.
I'm a Slytherin, I'd probably be like, maybe she just has
Yeah, let's be honest. What would you be?
I would be with some family that was under the Starks. We would pledge to the Starks.
Be in anything, I think I'd be a Tyrell. Because they have the Tyrell bow.
Let me look. I'm gonna get a close up of your bow.
I'm actually in the same house as her, but obviously lower. Okay, I'm not like comfortable with that for a lot of reasons.
I really want to be Tyrell, but honestly, I think, and a lot of people have mentioned this, is I'm Tully, and that's just the way it is. But I don't like fish, so there's that.
Well, I would be a maester.
You would? Yeah. They have said that we are diverting from the books, and there's going to be deaths that weren't in the books.
It makes me really sad. I've lost my smugness. One of the best things is getting to watch other people react to the show, and now I have to be like a non-even reader. Exactly. I don't like this evenness. I'm used to being above, which maybe is another reason why I get to be a Tyrell.
They're going to go off the books, and it's going to be different than the books.
I'm totally okay with that because that takes the arrogance out of like, I read the books, I know what's gonna happen.
I hope Jon Snow finds love.
Oh, that's really sweet, and that's really embarrassing. Don't worry.
And I hope Arya gets back
She
with
can
her
get part of
family.
it. She can't get Victoria's Secret. She can get Candy.
Where,
I don't think you're watching that show.
Of course, we have our house rules of television viewing. And no Game of Thrones party is complete without some Dragon Egg cake pops. Good, excellent. Thoughts on tonight's episode?
It's scary. We're seeing stuff. Hey, we're seeing stuff go ahead, like Sansa and Peter, and we're also seeing stuff that's like clearly, oh, that's different from the books and things that the book seems to sped up. Like they're not setting up the same way, and so you know that's gonna go ahead, and I'm a little excited.
Thoughts on tonight's episode?
Hey, I'm interested to see where the series is going to go. I don't know what they're going to do with Sansa and Peter.
What is that about?
I don't know where they're going, and because I'm a book reader and this is deviating from the book, I have no idea. So it's exciting and also terrible.
I thought it was great. They touched on all the important characters really well. They bounced around without it getting boring.
It was great. I enjoyed the ending. I thought it was fantastic.
It was excellent. It's a good setup for the rest of the season.
It was cool. It was man on man action.
Man on man action, you approve?
Alright, good night.
Should be even. I saw some boobs.
I liked it, but this is my favorite character, Arya Stark.
Oh,
in this
yeah.
one.
Any thoughts on tonight's episode?
Go Jon Snow.
Jon Snow or Daenerys?
Jon Snow.
Okay.
Obvious.
Daenerys. She has
Okay.
dragons.
Duh.
Duh.
Okay.
Jon Snow.
Daenerys.
Duh. Do you like Jon Snow for the throne over Daenerys?
Yeah, the tear thing.
Yeah.
Are you on team
You know what? I think she's too compassionate. She's getting twisted over there, getting caught up in trying to save that world, and I think she's gonna end up bringing her down. And I don't know what'll happen with the dragons. I think Tyrion knows a lot about dragons, so that's kind of the connection. Tyrion can help her.
No.
Team Dragons.
Wait, what? Or why are they competing? Why can't they be on the same team? I don't understand.
Neither.
Both.
You know, the throne always goes to the one who wants it the most, so Hillary Clinton.
Tonight's episode of Game of Thrones, we had really set up for the season, like where we're going. So we had the Sparrows in King's Landing. We saw Tyrion on his way across the sea, possibly going. Like he seemed to agree that he was going to go. Although one of the things I thought was interesting was that we see Littlefinger taking Sansa. I don't know where. They left Robin to train, so that's kind of a deviant from the books, and I don't know where they're going. And that was kind of interesting. And then, of course, tonight's episode we really dealt a lot with Jon Snow and sort of setting him up as possibly a leader or making decisions on his own, you know, with men. So I really think that tonight's episode was kind of a setup episode. There wasn't a lot of shocking things that happened. It wasn't like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, but it was more like, okay, this is where the season's going. Getting Arya, which is always sad. We didn't see Theon, which I'm okay with because he just really upsets me at this point. Well, come on! Reek is not fun. Reek is not fun. He's really upsetting. It upsets me because I'm a caring, compassionate person. Also tonight, what we did see was the setup of flashbacks, which they have mentioned that we might see more of in the show. But tonight we saw Cersei going to the seer when she was the frog, when she was a child. It was interesting because one of the things they did is they specifically said you have 3 questions, and she only got through 2 of them before she was awoken from her reverie. So I'm wondering if they're setting up what the 3rd one would be. The first 2 questions, of course, were answered by saying, yeah, you get to be queen, not for very long, and yeah, you get to have kids, your husband has other kids, and your kid's gonna be dead. And I think we're gonna see more flashbacks. I heard Tywin might be back. So, or Charles Dance might be back. I don't know, he could be someone else, but probably Tywin. So we did get to see Daenerys down in Meereen, and I think a lot of us who do read the books were feeling like, why is she still there? Why isn't she going? Why isn't she going back to King's Landing and taking her rightful place on the throne? You know, like she deserves, like, I just want her to leave. And one of the things is she really does seem to be getting stuck in Meereen. Like she's trying to fix their things. She feels bad for what happened, and she wants to solve all this slavery and things, which is admirable. And you're like, yes, what you're doing is admirable, but you need to go to your kingdom. And I'm just dying for her to finally leave. And I feel like she's just getting more and more dug in Meereen. And that's why we have Tyrion, you know, Varys is taking Tyrion, trying to get her pumped to go back to King's Landing. And I think what we're seeing is maybe that's where we're going with this, is I feel like Varys wants to use Tyrion to really help guide Daenerys. And if there's one thing Tyrion's good at, it's talking. And maybe that's going to be what's going to end up convincing Daenerys to go. We also saw a little bit about Stannis, so we have another person who's really going for the Iron Throne. And one thing that we see that Stannis is doing is he's actually trying to take it back by winning it back instead of just saying, hey, this is mine. He wants to go, he's going to go fight Roose and get back Winterfell. And so all this is kind of setting up. We see Daenerys is setting up in Meereen. She's going to have a lot of battles there. We have Jon Snow setting up at the Wall. Is he going to fight at the Wall? We see Stannis is going to go after Winterfell. And that's kind of where we're all going in those directions. And it's going to be a lot of wars to come. As the title says, the wars to come. If you guys like watching TV shows with me and my friends, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can do that right there. Just, you know, like click on the button. And I also watch Arrow, Flash, Supernatural. I might do an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it's gotten really interesting. I don't know. I do crazy stuff. I love TV. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.